Okay, now we're going to talk about trimming feet. As you can see, these are pretty hairy feet. Could be worse, but they are pretty hairy. When I'm trimming feet, the things I need are a slicker brush, straight scissors, and thinning shears. Okay, first thing you need to do whenever you're trimming the feet is you need to make sure that the toenails are cut. So have a nice short toenail to be able to trim your feet. If your toenails are too long and you're able to see the toenails really easily, you need to go ahead and start trimming them back. To start trimming your toenails back, that means you need to trim your toes every 3 to 5 days until the quick is receded. The quick is the part that carries the blood. As you trim the nail, it will recede back, and you just continuously cut just that little small white piece at the end. Even if you feel like that the dog doesn't need the nails cut, you don't really see the quick, you don't really see that much white, you go ahead and trim it anyways. Okay. Once the toenail is trimmed, move this back just a little bit. Once the toenail is nice and trim, then you're going to go ahead and start with your trimming. The first thing you're going to do is take your straight shears. You're going to go around every single foot, every single toe on the foot. And at the same time, you're going to take all the extra hair off on the bottom. So go around the toes and just trim it up and get it nice and pretty and clean. Once you have that, go ahead and let the dog stand on the foot naturally. Then you're going to go around the foot to give it a nice oval appearance. Make sure that you're looking on both sides, not just one. Then you're going to take your slicker brush. You're going to brush up the hair between the toes. Take your thinning shears, trim the hair all the way down to the hair that's next to it. Have the dog once again stand naturally, put some weight on the actual foot. Trim around the foot again if needed. Remember, you do not want toenails showing. You just want to be able to trim around the toenail. If you do have nails that are a little bit long, you might get a little bit of a toenail showing, and that's just going to tell you that you need to go ahead and make sure you start trimming your nails more. When I have a dog showing, often, I trim nails every 3 to 4 days and go ahead and have them nice and trimmed, and then this is going to be your result. You have a nice trim foot, and then the other foot, you can see, still needs to be trimmed. Underneath, this is without being trimmed, and this is with being trimmed. I have a lot of people asking about this hair right here. What do you do? I personally take the hair down as close as I can, as long as this hair is. Maybe just a little bit longer. Okay, I'm going to put this back up, and then we're going to go ahead and do the toe, foot in the front. Going to go around each toe with your straight shears. Have nice edges. You want to brush the hair up. Take your thinning shears and trim the hair down. Have the dog stand naturally on the foot. Go around the toes. Make sure you check both sides of the foot if you need to get any more trimming done. Okay, that hair behind the foot that I talked about a minute ago, I use thinning shears. I pull the foot out. I pull the hair downwards. Stop, Nikki, you're fine, baby girl. You're fine, we're not going to get you. And I thin this hair out slightly. Take the other one, pull the hair down, and thin it. Okay, now for the back feet. We're going to start working on the back feet. As you can see, Mickey has a lot of hawk hair and fuzz within here. We're going to do the bottom of the foot the exact same way as we did the other feet. We're going to take our straight shears. We're going to trim the extra hair off the bottom. We're going to go around each toe. Have the foot stand naturally. Trim around the toe. Grab your slicker brush. Pull the hair between the feet, the toes. Take the straight shears. Trim that hair. Make sure with your thinning shears, your straight shears, that the toe is still trimmed all the way around. Now for a hawk hair. The best way I've learned to do hawk hair is to brush the hawk hair up. Then I'm going to take the hawk hair and brush it to one side. I'm going to take my thinning shears and go from the outside of the foot and go straight up. I'm going to take my my brush. I'm going to brush to the other side. Take my thinning shears and go straight up again. Then brush your hawk hair out. You're going to kind of pull as you brush. And make sure that you have a nice straight area. You shouldn't have to take much off at this point. I'm just going to trim that up. And then you can see the difference between this that's nice and trimmed, and the foot that's trimmed, and the hawk to the one that is not. You see, we still have a lot of hair on the foot. Alright, let's go ahead and trim up the other hock. You're fine, baby girl. Take my straight shears. And I'm going to trim off all the hair on the bottom of the foot. Then I'm going to go around each toe. Have the dog stand naturally on the foot. Go around the foot where my toenails are not showing, but I'm giving a nice oval appearance. Nikki just came out of heat, so she's still a little yucky. Then we're going to take our brush up the hair on the feet. Trim in between the feet, in between the toes. Have the foot stand naturally again. See if there's any other. Make sure you look on from your other side. Brush the hock hair up. Pull your foot out. Comb it to one side. I'm getting lazy down here. There's still hair. Comb to one side. I'm going to go straight down. Comb it to the other side. Go straight again. Have the foot stand naturally. Touch up on any hairs that seem a little bit longer. And there you go. 4 trimmed feet. As easy as that.